Hey guys, John here. I am currently in Bali. This video has nothing to do with Bali, but I'm in Bali right now. I'm just now uploading this video. It's been like 10 days since I filmed it. I know, I'm sorry. I've got a really important announcement for you guys before you click on this video. It's very serious. Yet again, YouTube comes in mega clutch with making it more difficult for creators like myself to bring content to you guys. Recently, it's come to my attention, including a lot of others, that a lot of people aren't seeing videos made by us. For some reason, you guys can't view them soon after their upload. Sometimes it takes like 2 to 3 hours after their upload in order for you guys to be able to watch them. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know the why. I just know that it's happening, but I do have a solution. If you guys could do me a huge favor and press that little tiny bell button next to my channel name, just go on the YouTube mobile app, type in John B, and press that little bell. That'll notify you guys when I do upload a video, and that way you guys can watch my content when it's fresh. You guys have no idea how important this is to me. Being a YouTuber and a content creator is like a dream of mine, and if you guys can continue to help me do that by just watching the videos, that'd be amazing. So if you guys could press that little bell button to make sure you're up to date on all the content, the fresh dope beats, and the bangers, that would be so amazing. Thank you in advance. I really appreciate it. Okay, enough blabbering. You guys will see a little trailer from this whole Bali experience at the end of this video, but for now, enjoy some Texas bass fishing. Thanks. As always, guys, keep fishing, never stop. Enjoy today's video. Look, what are you doing? Come here. Come here, come here. You're scaring me. Get over here, stinker. Dude, no way.
How big?
Like a good one. He'll eat it. He's got to still eat it. He's still got to be there. He's got it.
Oh god. Oh lord.
Dude. Yeah, I got him. That was insane.
Oh my god.
That was the craziest thing. I got him. Boom.
Dude, that's huge.
That was so sick.
I've never seen that in my life.
This water's 54 degrees, dirt mud. I got this thing hung up on a branch limb. He misses it completely.
What in the world, dude? That doesn't make any sense.
That was honestly the craziest catch. But look, what'd you think? What'd you think about it? Yeah, she's short. 394. That's 392. 394?
394.
People, that has got to be one of the sickest catches of 2018, undoubtedly. First fish for me of the day. Kind of broke the skunk off. Yesterday, Chris and I tooled around the pool and some other smaller lakes, and it was a grind, and that's kind of an understatement. So this fish feels super good. I don't even need to explain what happened. You guys saw it. That was unbelievable. My jaw is still like just hanging. That was such a nice fish. And Lucky is just more pumped than me right now. Give him a kiss. Give him a kiss.
Poor guy.
See you, dude. Nice. Good job. Oh man, that felt good.
Yep. Three little ones back here, but they have to be back.
Oh my god, that is really deep. That was a freaking, what is the temp to? 50, almost 56.
Yeah,
There's one. That one. Not big, little. Oh, spot. Spot all the way up here. Hey, what's up, Spotty? This is a lucky bass. My first spot of the year.
Really colorful spot.
That is, yeah, probably the brightest spot ever caught. You're stinky, just like Lucky. she's bending. You wanna play with the spot? Look at the spot. Look at the spot. All right, Spotly. See you, man. That's my first spot of the year. They're such cool looking bass. They don't get that big, but they're feisty as all hell. Nice. Number 2 for me. Well, I wasn't recording, but there you go. Good old Troy's got himself a bass. He caught it on that. It was on that one, right? Look, clump of goodness. We're getting our best 5 right now. We're gonna see our best weight is, and we don't want to keep the fish in the wall. That's just goofy, so we're gonna weigh him on that scale. Wow, that's a pretty good fish. Sneaky fat. 326. Oh, he was super ready. You almost need it, right? Got one. All the way back here. Can you believe that? Dude, I could do this all day. Yes. Yes. He's got a little dot on his face too. That's so strange. These fish, some of these may be on beds. Oh man, you guys, I'm having a blast out here. This is my cup of tea, undoubtedly. This scale going. This is our 3rd keeper of the day. Nice little chunky dude. I'm guessing probably close to 2 pounds. Dude, not even a bite, just running with it. Oh, you were right. 2.35, almost 2.5 pounds. Not a bad one. I'm loving this flip bite. I will take a moment and explain to you guys what we were doing because it's really important. And I think a lot of you guys out there can definitely, for sure, replicate a bite just like this. A lot of the lakes in Texas lay out like this, you know, cut bank with brush, dirty water, and fat bass that are looking for craws. So I'm gonna fish for now, but later in the video, I wanna break it down for you guys and talk about how Troy and I are catching these spring largies. See you, bud. Yeah, I don't you just hate when they're biting the way you want it? I really don't like that these fish are eating our baits right now. What'd you see? Did you get bit? Oh, turtle. Yeah, you gotta talk about that tip too. We gotta talk about that for the peeps. Well, there's some reptiles back here and why it's important. Baited choice for today is one of my favorite. It's just this little tiny creature bait. Black with blue flake, good for color that looks just like this right here. And I'm taking a pegged 3/4 ounce weight with a Superline 3/0 hook. Run it on straight braid, a little unnecessary, but we are fishing some entanglements and some stuff that.
3/8.
What did I say? I said 3/4. That'd be pretty heavy. 3/8. Thanks, Troy. And we are Texas rigging, and we're flipping in undercut banks, which we just realized is undercut banks. Brush, a little bit of grass. Anywhere where there's depth and cover is where you're putting our baits into. Check this out, just a little T-rig deal. Slide it up, bring it back, hide that hook, bury that hook in the plastic, and then we're solid. And the places we're casting, we're looking for like indents, crevices, anywhere where these fish could be hiding or getting ready to spawn. So like something like that right there. Looks like a good little home. The bite's just like this. It's like maybe one tap, and then your line just slowly moves. Oh, I just got bit.
Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh. That's a good one. I'm gonna flip.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
as soon as I got finished recording, I just got done talking about how we were catching these fish. Pitched into that. Okay, so my line was, I am all over the place right now. I can't even talk. That is a stud. So I had the line over the branch and I watched the branch move down.
Oh,
so that's how I saw the bite.
Dude,
like the branch moved because the line was over it.
Me right now.
Ooh, buddy. Lucky this fish could eat you. Give him a sniff. I just started recording. I looked down at my GoPro. I'm like, am I even recording right now? What do we got? No, it's short.
Take them off one more time. I gotta redo that. There's no way. 3.76.
So
there you go.
over 3.5 pounds. Short, stocky, fat, and hungry. My God. We're at 13 pounds with 4 fish, right? Yep. Oh man, it's shaping up to be a good day, guys. All right, ready? Here goes the release. See a big old bass. God, I love this, man. Take care. Be safe. Tell the parents I said hey. Nice. How about that, dude? Boom. Got one? Good one? What do you got? Oh, buddy. Oh, nice. I thought it was a spot for a second. That's number 5 for sure. 5th fish for the day, guys. We are so far back in this creek. I don't even know where we're at now. I feel so lost. No cell service, no clue. We're just back here flipping craws, catching fish. One of the day. Oh, yeah, you get them, Lucky. Good stuff. Oh, time for your mid-morning, midday update. It's midday. It's like 1 p.m., 12 p.m., something like that. This is actually the first time I've turned the big camera on since we got in the water. We've been fishing for a few hours. I've just been so in the zone with the bite right now. This is easily one of my most favorite ways to fish this time of year in spring. It's the type of fishing I did a lot at Lake X in Ohio. These fish are up shallow for a few different reasons, one of which is obviously because things are warming up in Texas. We've got the sun beating down on the water. And along with that, these fish are up here to spawn, to reproduce. That's one of the biggest things. I just kind of want to give you guys a rundown as to what we're doing. We're back in this creek arm really far back here, looking for steep banks. Usually with stuff like this, you've got half the bank that's shallow, half the bank that's deep, and we're following that actual channel where it's like almost like a trough. You guys get what I'm saying? It's easier to show on a map, but you'll just have to visualize it in this case. And we are, what are you doing? What are you doing there? Eating the fishing line? What are you doing? And we're taking flipping sticks, 7.3 rods. What's yours? A 7.6. 7.6. We got 7.3, 7.6, medium heavy action flipping rods, and we've got craws, black and blue craws, Texas rig style, pegged with a weight, and we are flipping it in junk like this. That's where these fish are living right now. That's where we're posting up. They're in here feeding, they're getting ready to spawn, and you got to catch them in areas where you think they're going to spawn. Bass usually generally spawn shallow, but they need a kind of a protected area to do it away from the bluegill, the crayfish, anything that will threaten their eggs. The water temp is right around 56.5 degrees. It's about a 4-degree difference from the main lake. Main lake is cold. We've just met pretty much the end in which we're going to fish, and then we're going to work our way all the way back to the main lake and fish our way back and you know, hit some of that stuff we missed. But this is such a cool way to fish. It's very straightforward. literally anyone can do this. A beginner level bass angler can come out here and do just this and have a ton of fun, because it's a great way not only to catch fish, but also big fish too. It's a very effective way to catch just giant fish. You could do this from it's just, we were saying too, if we had a kayak, we could almost be catching more fish, because kayaks are subtle and we're fishing in shallow water that's like close cornered. Here, the one thing I want to share with you guys is something that Troy said. And what was that thing that you said about reptiles, or turtles more specifically?
Oh, I was saying that like there's like a lot of myth about it, and then like a lot of people that believe and don't believe it. But one thing that I've done for a long time is that turtles always live in the warmest water. So in the springtime, if you're looking for like where the bedding bass are gonna be, the turtles always like, because they're cold-blooded, they're reptiles. So they always hang around like the warmer water, and then if you can find a bunch of turtles, that's what we have up here. We have a ton of turtles. They always hang in the warmer water, so the fish can be more active and they're gonna be closer up to spawning.
Right. The funny thing is, I've always heard this turtle thing. I heard people go back and forth. Some people say don't go in a cut that has turtles in it. Other people say go in cuts if there's turtles in them. It's so confusing. But I think the most important thing to keep in mind, which is 100% science and not some sort of bass fishing myth, is that reptiles are cold-blooded. Therefore, these turtles need warmer water, warmer conditions in order to thrive. So that's a perfect example right here. We're finding a lot of these turtles in like the tiny creeks connected to the main creek. Like that one I caught those 2 fish in, there was, I think we saw 2 turtles in there. It's something to keep in mind. It's a tiny little tip. I mean, if you've got a graph, then you really don't need to look at the turtles, but it's something that, you know, just one of those things you can pay attention to. You're bringing us good fortune.
What do you got? It's the bait of the day.
That is the bait of the day, Luck. We're gonna continue fishing here, hopefully catch some more bass. Fingers crossed, we've only got a few more hours to fish, but I think these last few hours are gonna be extremely productive. Let's catch some more.
My God.
That is a beautiful fish. Looks like a spot almost. It's a good cleanup tactic. We're getting these fish that are not. Oh, buddy, double. Dude choked it. Like, I thought it was a good one. Knocked slack straight in my line. I know today I focused really on this flip bite, but another good way to catch them this time of year and clean up shop with some of these smaller fish and bigger fish potentially is to throw moving baits like spinner baits, chatter baits. He's throwing the chatter bait, I'm throwing the spinner bait. And we're throwing these moving baits around the areas in which we're not fishing the flip bait, that beaver bait and that creature bait. You wanna get a double release?
Yeah, let's do
Bass
that.
high five. 1, 2, 3. Good stuff. Yes! There's one.
Big?
Not that big, but a fish. Come on. Come here. Another flip bass. Dude, it could be better on the way out because it's warmer.
Oh my gosh.
Could you even...
That's a cold, dude.
You think so? Maybe. What? Dude, all these fish, they look really pretty, but I will say...
They're all beat up.
Every one of them is beat up. Oh my God, he's gonna freaking... You can see crawdad antennas down his gullet. Look at that.
Yo, what?
Those are... Look at the claws.
That's good.
That is so sick. Oh my gosh, I gotta get a shot of that. Oh my gosh, that is wild.
That's crazy. Oh yeah. Nice slow grab.
In the midst of fishing this whole deal, fishing this creek, Troy and I have also been trying to wrap our heads around what they could possibly be eating here. Is it shad? Is it bluegill? Is it crawfish? That was the first fish that we've caught that I guess we've really inspected. We didn't really inspect all the fish, but the first fish that I noticed that had food in its mouth, and you actually could see the 2 antennas of a crayfish just kind of poking out of its gullet. That makes sense as to why we're getting them on a flip baits. And that craw did look pretty dark. Like the claws that I could just barely see were super dark, and it looked like a fresh meal as well. So these fish are on the munch, no doubt. Throwing a bait that looks like a craw is for sure the ticket here. It's always great to have a confirmation that you are throwing the right thing. Come here, come on. No reaction to that, really. Is it kibble? Eating time. Kibble time.
Stellar day of fishing, you guys. You really can't beat a good flip bite, can you, Stinker? It puts a smile on my face to know that I get to fly back to Chicago knowing that I've cranked on some fish. Huge shout out to Troy for taking me out. Lucky and I just got out of the doctor's office. We had to do a follow-up appointment for her after the little rat poison incident, right? Remember that? All she had to do was just get some blood drawn to see if any of that chemical was still in her system. Judging just like off of her appearance and how she's been doing and her attitude, I would have to say that it's probably gonna be good news, but I'm not gonna say for sure. Huge shout out to these peeps, huge shout out to Troy for bringing me out fishing. It's just been an amazing day. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I know today's video is a little bit different. I didn't do my traditional intro. I just really wanted to get out there and crank fish. You know, it's been a while since I just focused on fishing. I know in a lot of my videos, I've just been kind of like talking a lot, and the whole vlog scene is great, but a lot of you guys who've subscribed to me to learn about fishing and how to do it really want to just see that. So that's what this video was today. Lucky's doing good. I'm doing good. Before I leave you guys, be sure to check the link in the description below to see what rod, reel, line I was using and what the conditions were like, because it's important and I want you guys to go out there and crank fish just like I did today. Be safe, watch your pups, make sure they don't eat rat poisoning, and as always, folks, keep fishing. Never stop.
Dice, where are we going?
Come out.
It's a G! Woo! Baby! Cast in front, right there. GT, right there, GT. There he is! Woo! Baby! Come on, get in here! I feel like I vomit like right here. I'm about to throw up. I swear to God. There's no way to describe a fish like that. And when you get one that big, like we're freaking geeking over 10-pound GTs when you get a fish that big. You just don't, like, it's surreal. Like I'm just shaking out of like sheer excitement. Unbelievable.